Hey guys, welcome to Garden Houses. Today is pond day. I'm going to be doing some cleaning, and I figured it'd be a good time to show you what's in the pond and around it and how I take care of it. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so here's the pond for 2023. It's mid-July, and I gotta tell you, the hostas are hating life right now. I'll probably end up digging these out this fall and moving them to a shadier location, but they look great during the spring, but then they just get too much sun. Most of the plants that I've gotten on the outside the pond I picked up at the garden centers end of the year sales when everything is like 80% off, and just keep them over the winter and then plant them during the fall, and they seem to always work out. This pickerel weed in the water is new for this year. I always pick up one water lettuce and one water hyacinth at my local nursery and put that in, and it multiplies throughout the summer. I've never had in the past years much luck with the water lettuce. It normally dies out. This year the water lettuce has gone crazy, and the water hyacinth really hasn't done much of anything. It's multiplied a few times, but other than that, it's not really filling up the pond like it normally did. But the water lettuce has taken over. The lilies that I got in here, they're multiplying as well. The pond's about 4 years old, and they've just spread. They've gotten bigger and bigger. Multiple blooms all throughout the summer months. Now we've got a white one in there. Normally there's 3 or 4 in there. I will tell you though, if you are new to ponds and you want to put plants in there, please make sure you unpot whatever you're going to put in there and spray off all the dirt with a water hose before you put it in the pond. If you put a pot in the pond, all the fertilizer will provide tons of nutrition for any algae you may have in your pond, and you'll come out the next day and your pond will be green soup. This is not a good thing. So make sure that if you put anything in the pond, just clean off the roots, nest it into some rocks. It will take root over time, and it'll get bigger and be great for the water, providing oxygen for the pond, and your fish will love you for it. It gives them some interest too, and some shade from the summer sun. During the winter, I normally keep the bubblers on. As you can see here, got a bubbler there, probably needs to be cleaned out. This one's going pretty good. But the pond freezes over during the winter. The fish stay in it. They go dormant and sink to the bottom, and that's where they hang out. You don't ever want to let your pond completely freeze over. You want to leave an air hole in the ice, and that's what the bubbler does. Just provides oxygen while they're sleeping, and allows a way for all the bad gases that could build up in the pond to escape. But yeah, tons of plants. The more plants you got, the better off you're going to be. It keeps the algae down. So yeah, this pond over here is about 2.5 foot deep, and on the deeper side over here, it's about 3 foot deep, I believe. But yeah, got some nice plants here. My favorite's the blanket flower. It's just about done. I forget what most of these are. I got some stone crop everywhere. This border plant I got over here on the back side, I'm thinking about moving that somewhere else. I need some more interest back there, I would say. But yeah, that's the pond, and I'll put together a video at the end of this for me cleaning it out. I have an aquascape mechanical and biofilter in the pond over here, which feeds a pressurized pump and another filter canister, light on the backside of the fence, which you will see later, and it just outputs here. Then I also have a secondary waterfall right here, and what I do with that is the pump's actually in the pond, but it just pumps water up to it's a polyester batting for blankets or quilting. Quilters will know what I'm talking about, but it's a polyester batting that I cut into sheets and I shove it down inside there, and that just kind of helps filter out. It's just a second filtration, mechanical filter per se. It just keeps the water clear. Yeah, works out great. But there she is. Hibiscus are looking really good right now. Yeah, I'll have a links to the filtration stuff in the description. I got the pump out, got it opened up. It's pretty dirty. I'm going to be cleaning this thing out and cleaning all of the biofilter stuff off because it's just caked with algae and fish waste and all kinds of stuff. Great for your garden. So alright guys, so I got it all cleaned out. Just gonna put everything back together here. I don't want to clean it too much. There's some bacteria in there. I probably washed most of it off, but I want to try and keep it in place. So I'll get this thing hooked back up. And okay folks, so I'm back behind the fence now. You can see I got the Viva Home biological filter. I'm gonna clean it out. I'll show you how that works. All in all, I haven't had any leaks with this thing. It's a solid unit. It was priced in my budget, so that's the reason why I got it. I'd been with multiple non-pressurized filters and just had issues after issues with them, so kind of broke down, spent a little more money on this pressurized one. So this thing's pretty easy to use. Pretty much you open up this cap and then you rotate this guy, and then what you do is you kind of just twirl this thing around and you see how dark the water is. So what this is doing is it's turning the filter medium inside the canister, allowing it to get rid of all the nasty material. Actually, if I was smart, I'd be collecting this for the garden, but oh well, next time. So I just kind of do this a few times. Just for a little bit. I'll let this go, and when it kind of gets you a little clear, I'll come back. Alright guys, water coming out of this thing's finally clear. I had to rotate. It's probably been a good 10 minutes or so just rotating and keeping this thing down. So we'll just turn this thing back. So all the water's going back to the other side. Put the cap on it. And that's it. That's all you gotta do.